Hey guys, what's going on? It is Larissa Lee, a nutrition and detox guru for you, the busy, driven woman who is ready to gain her healthy rockin' bod. So you want to burn fat faster and skyrocket energy all through plant-based nutrition or detoxing with pure whole foods, then you are in the right place. I specifically help coach busy women, entrepreneurs, and professionals, because who feels... or I shouldn't say because who feels, but these women feel like they don't have the time to take care of themselves. And guys, like I always say, like we have to take care of home first, right? We take care of others by taking care of ourselves first and foremost. So if you guys are hopping on, say what is up. I'd like to address you guys and know who I'm talking to. So it's kind of late for me right now. Like I'm actually getting kind of tired. Like it's almost, if not past, my bedtime, and I gotta get up early tomorrow. But anyway, I'm here in action. So 42,000 is the number of new chemicals and pollutants that are pumped into our environment each year. 42,000. 127. 127. If you guys are hopping on, say hello. 127 is the number of chemicals and pollutants that are found in the average American adult. 127 pollutants and chemicals that are not of our body, guys, are in the average adult American. Sad. And about 27 to 30. I don't know if you guys have ever saw the documentary, The Human Experiment, but they tested umbilical cord blood that goes into unborn babies. I want to say 27 to 30. I forget the exact number because I haven't seen the documentary in a while, but 27 to 30 different pollutants found in umbilical cord blood in a newborn baby, right? That has not even been in our environment yet. These are the things. Hi, Keisha. Hey, Sameka. I know, it can make you angry, right? And unfortunately, you know, there's nothing really we can do about our environment, right? The outside environment, because we walk, we breathe the air, right? We drink the water, we use the cleaning supplies. Even if you eat organic, you know, there's still, I mean, there's just ways that chemicals are able to get into your bloodstream and into your body. And, you know, unfortunately, we can't control that, but there are some things that we can control, right? Because we know that when we feed our body the right nutrition, sometimes, even when it's not organic, right? The way that cellular communication works when you're feeding your body with the right foods, whole, nutritious, plant-based foods, it's able to change your cells in a way that are able to protect you from these chemicals that we come into contact with every single day. Now, some signs that you might need to detox or might be on chemical overload, toxin overload, are stubborn fat, especially around the midsection area, because we know that a lot of toxins and chemicals are fat soluble, which means they like to hide in fat cells. Not only that, the fat around our organs, when we have excess fat like that, it's our body's protective mechanism, right? It's protecting us from those chemicals. It pushes those toxins in there so it doesn't mess with our DNA or wreak havoc completely on our system. Unfortunately, you know, it tries to block it in there, but it doesn't blunt all of its effects. Now, if you guys are hopping on, say hello. And also, if this is a message that you feel could be used by somebody else, please share it, because again, guys, this is about spreading the word, right? And getting the good news, the good message out there to everyone, right? So we can all live our healthiest lives. So again, stubborn fat, right? We know that toxins and chemicals like to hide in there, right? Also, another sign that you might be on toxin overload is that you're sluggish. You have low energy, right? Because these types of toxins kind of cloud your cells and your brain cells and can kind of cause brain fog and cause you to be fatigued, right? Also, joint pain can be a sign of a toxic overload. Hey, Pam, how you doing tonight? Also, bloating or poor digestion can also be a sign of toxic overload. A lot of these things and symptoms that we come into contact to, that a lot of us have, may be due to the amount of toxins that are in our environment, and we're unable to get rid of them readily through, our detoxification processes in the body. Now, our body is magnificently made, guys. Our body is so awesome. Like, that's why I originally became a nurse, because I just love learning about the human body. Hi. So, I love this. Hop on, guys. Share this video out. Definitely a good message to be shared with most people. Not most people, with everybody. Duh. So our body is able to naturally detoxify, right? That's what our liver does, right? That's what our kidneys do, right? That's what our colon does, right? Our big detoxifier, though, is the liver, right? This helps us, really, really get toxins and heavy metals out of our system. However, like, our liver can only handle so much. And the human today is a lot different from the human that lived before industrialization, right? Because there's a lot more chemicals within our environment that our body is forced to take on and deal with. So our liver, again, is able to handle, hi LaQuisha, our liver is able to handle toxins to a certain extent, right? It can only do so much at a time, and it has to prioritize jobs, right? So it's going to take the most important thing and deal with that first, along with a few other things, right? But the rest, you're just kind of chalked up and left for the body to deal with on its own, and that can really wreak havoc on our organs, and honestly, wreak havoc over time. And it's not like these toxins will necessarily, I hate to be so blunt, but it's reality, right? These toxins won't kill you right away, but it kills you over time, right? That's why we see such high rates in cancer, right? We're not crushing cancer. And it's crazy, right? And it's not only because of the toxins, it's also because of other things that I won't get into here, because I feel honestly that we're not doing proper research, right? We're only researching medicines when there's other ways to go about it, right? So that's why we're seeing such rises in obesity, rises in autoimmune diseases, right? Rises in autism. Like, there's something else going on, guys. Like, all the research in the world, like, why can't we figure this out? Like, because people don't want to focus on the right things, right? Right. So if you are a person who is struggling with stubborn fat, low energy, joint pain, constipation, right? Some certain autoimmune diseases, detoxification properly can help that. And it is said that certain fruits and veggies, actually absolutely a lot of fruits and vegetables, are able to promote your body's natural detoxification processes. If you guys are hopping on, say hello. Natural detoxification processes, and help to boost that, right? Right. And also, we're in the middle of a water challenge, so water helps to keep the system clean as well and flush. Make sure that when we are detoxifying, that we're flushing everything out like it needs to be. But it's important to know that if you don't detox properly, that you can cause more harm than good. So you want to make sure that you're giving your body all the things that it needs when going through a detox process. So those are some of the symptoms. Right? Those are some of the symptoms. Some important things to note when going through a detox, though, is that you shouldn't just throw yourself in full force. Like, there's a period where you should gradually put yourself in, right? Because you don't want to necessarily get in and get such a shock to the system that, like, you're having all these crazy detox symptoms and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. No, you need to prepare the body for the process, right? This can take anywhere from a few days up until maybe a couple of weeks, depending on, the situation and how much time you have. Hello, Antoinette, how are you? Thank you for hopping on and saying hello. If you guys are hopping on, say hi. I love talking to you guys. And also, if this is a message that is adding value, please add value to somebody else and share it out, because that is what it's about, right? So you need to ease yourself into the process, right? Then go full on detox. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're getting the foods that you need that are promoting detoxification processes, right? We want fat in there. We want protein in there. We want heavy fruits and veggies in there, right? Also, during this time, like, since you're not able to reach for foods that you're used to, cravings will come, right? Sometimes headaches will come, and that's okay. But when you are in a place where you can actually write out what's happening to you, what you're feeling like, your goals, the reason why you're doing it in the first place, keep a journal along with that process. It helps the process stick so much more. So that's where we are when we're in the thick of things, right? The week after that, or even not even just the week, the month leading up after that is when you need to gradually start reintroducing foods, right? You don't want to just go into a detox and then just start eating the way you used to eat before. That ruins everything, right? You need to gradually add things back in so that you can, thank you guys for sharing. Awesome. If you know somebody who can get this, definitely share this. This is what it's about. This is what I do it for. Share. Sharing is caring, right? So that the week up until months after, however long it takes you, sometimes it takes people longer, you start adding foods back in. This is a point where, since your body is free of, most toxins, of course, it might take longer to get rid of toxins than just 2 weeks, but this jump starts the process. So now that you're rid of the sugars, rid of a lot of the processed foods, right? Rid of the simple carbs, and you've just been feeding your body full-on nutritious food for straight 2 weeks, you're now able to, in that next week, fully feel what it feels like when you're eating certain foods that aren't reacting with you properly. Because now in the state that you might be in, like, your body's so used to that feeling, right, that it thinks it's normal, when in reality it's not normal at all. Right? So we need to make sure, again, with 42,000 new chemicals coming into our environment every year, with 127 chemicals in the average adult American, with 27 to 30, right, chemicals in umbilical cord blood in a newborn baby, we need to make sure that we need to go through this process regularly, right? We only need to go through this process if we're feeling those things, right? Because those are signs, right, that we need a little bit of a boost and our body's not able to handle everything that's coming at it. Now, usually once you maintain your lifestyle afterwards, right, because we're not going to eat like we used to before the detox, you're usually in a good state. But sometimes, you might fall off, or even sometimes you just might want to reboot, even when you're not feeling sluggish, even when you're not feeling, even when you're not having super fat, even when you're not having joint pain, just to kind of keep up with that whole situation, right? So, just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. Thank you for sharing this out. That's what it's about, getting the message out and sharing with everyone, right? Because we share with people we care about. When we have a message that's good, we share it with others. So, thank you guys for joining. Things to eat during a detox. Okay, you want to go heavy on the leafy greens. You're welcome, Keisha. You're welcome. You want to go heavy on the leafy greens, right? Heavy on high antioxidant food. Leafy greens are great because they are high in a lot of antioxidants. They contain a lot of chlorophyll, which help to oxygenate our blood, right, and gives us more energy, right? And they contain phytochemicals that prevent cancer, that help to repair DNA, because that's what toxins do. It destroys our DNA, and when we get our DNA destroyed, this is when cancers come up and when diseases happen, right? And we age quicker, right? So that's what leafy greens can help us do. Also, blueberries are great. Strawberries are great. And really any type of fruits and veggies, a lot in their raw form, depending on what time of the year you're in. Now, you don't want to do like mostly raw fruits and veggies when you're in the dead of fall or winter and you're still in the colder months, because that's no good. During that time, you want to have a mixture of cooked and raw. And always, some people can't just do raw, so that's okay. But a lot of times, raw foods contain a lot of the raw enzymes, a lot of the antioxidants that can end up being killed off during the heating process. But with that, some fruits and vegetables also have nutrients that we can only get when they're slightly cooked. So it kind of all depends on the season, all depends on what you're looking for. So I hope that helped a little bit. Lemons are also great detoxification. Turmeric is great detoxification. Ginger is great for detoxification. Beets, carrots, sweet potatoes, all these types of things are great for detoxification. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and also wanted to invite you guys, of course, you guys probably know by now, in the middle of a water challenge, and the grand winner wins a spot or the program for the Whole Food Total Body Cleanse. Now, I had a group of women go through this in January, and they actually ended up doing quite well. The women who wanted to lose weight actually did, upwards of 10 pounds. Women who wanted to gain energy did, right? Women who wanted to gain digestion did. And now, if you are a person that needs to lose stubborn fat, this program can help you do that. But if you are a person who is okay with their weight, like you are already at your ideal weight, going through a detox might make you lose some pounds initially, but you'll gain it back because you're already in that state. It's the beauty of really feeding your body nutritious foods. Like, your body knows what it needs, and it knows what it needs to get rid of, and it knows what it needs to keep. So, definitely, if you guys are struggling with any of those detox symptoms, or, you know, ready for a reset, for a jump start, right, in this new year, so that you can finally stay consistent, right, and see some results in your weight loss and energy, then this is definitely a program that you should definitely sign up for. So I only have 15 spots, guys. So only have a total of 15 spots. So I will place the link in the comments below. And if you have any questions about that, reach out to me. And if you haven't joined the Drink More Water Challenge, hop in there. It's a free challenge. All the ladies in there are freaking rocking it out. Giving out some free infused water recipes and some tips and tricks on how to, you know, stay hydrated and consistent, because that can also help you lose weight too, and gain energy, right? Gain energy and keep that poop shoot flowing, right? Which helps detoxification as well. So, again, thank you guys for joining. Share this out, and I will talk to you guys next time. Are detox drinks or pills good? If so, which? So, since I help women detox with pure whole foods only, I'm not really into the whole detox drinks and pills, because I really feel that nutrition is all you need to give your body to work properly. You don't need all this extra stuff, right? The food, the natural food that we have here on this earth that God gave us, you know, is meant to do, you know, wonders. And if we use it right, that's enough, right? So we don't need to be going extra. Like, all you need to do is buy the right foods. Like, you don't need these extra things. So any other questions before I hop off, guys? Any? Just gonna wait a little bit, because I know sometimes it can be a lag with Facebook Live. Alright, so if you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, or reach out to me, and I will see you guys on Saturday. What time? Couldn't tell ya. You're having a problem with sugar. How can you incorporate healthier foods? So, what you can do. So I have a problem with sugar myself. I freaking love sugar. I used to love it way too much. Ate candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day, every day. So much to the point I didn't even eat real meals, right? So what really helps me, or helped me, is adding in sweeter veggies like sweet corn, sweet potatoes, rutabagas, daikon, also Napa cabbage, even though it's not sweet, can definitely help out as well. There's one other thing that I'm thinking about right now that I can't think of. Oh, carrots are good. So incorporating more of those foods can help out, and more fruits, not dried fruits, but fresh fruits. Now, of course, if you're having like a huge sugar craving, that's not going to help. Like, eating a sweet potato is not going to help you. But if you start to incorporate those more often, then that will help out a lot. Also, if you're a person, do you like carbs? Are you a person who's really big on carbs? You probably need to cut back on that. Right? You need to be conscious of the sugar that you're taking in. Hi, Nikki. How are you doing? Because a lot of times we're not even sure of all the sugar that we're getting in. Right? It's coming from everywhere, man. Everywhere. Every freaking where. Any other questions? Also, don't give in to your cravings right away. But, I mean, it's still okay to eat sweets. Like, I still eat sweets, guys. I couldn't give up sweets. It's just, you know, you have to balance it correctly. Yup, you like carbs. You know what? I did too. Bread was my fave. But I definitely don't eat it like I used to. So, honestly, with my sugar cravings, what I really just did was I went through a 3-month period of where I just was not eating bread. I I was not eating like added sugars whatsoever, right? I had to take myself through a detox so I could reintroduce sugar and actually see how it really tastes. How it tastes so freaking sugary. And then I was able to be like, all right, now I can have a healthy relationship with this. Okay, Antoinette, what about that oil? Does it help? I'm just gonna scroll back up here. Sweet berries are my favorite. Thanks. You've been very helpful. Awesome. So your daily sugar intake should be no more than about 5 to 6 tablespoons or 25 grams. That's the recommended amount for women, right? We should not go over that. Did I say 6 tablespoons? I didn't mean 6 tablespoons. I mean 6 teaspoons. 6 teaspoons, right? 6 teaspoons. And a lot of times, guys, if you look at the back of your drinks, you'll see there's like 50 grams of sugar. And we're only supposed to be getting in 25. 50 grams in one serving. And a lot of times there's more than one serving in our juices, right? Or in our sodas. So it's crazy. Be conscious of that, because the average person is getting in about 150 pounds of sugar a year. Back when about 100, 200 years ago, we were only getting 2.5 pounds per person a year. Now we're getting 150, which is crazy. What do you drink? I might drink 4 to 5 8-ounce bottles of what? Hopefully it's not soda, and hopefully it's not straight fruit juice. What is that, Lakeisha? How much are you drinking? Like, what are you drinking? Please tell me that's not soda. But if it is, it's okay, right? Because we know we can change that. All right. Any other questions, guys, before I head out of here? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, 4 times. Oh, water! Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't have my glasses on, so when I don't have my glasses on, it's kind of like, you know. Okay. Alright. That's somewhere. Are you in the water challenge? You probably are. Alright. It's supposed to help with a lot of things. Have you tried natural herbs like apple cider vinegar and stuff? So apple cider vinegar, actually, yes. I just had some this morning. Don't really like the taste. But hey, the health benefits are great, so you know. Or I'm not sure if you were asking here, asking Alyssa if she has taken apple cider vinegar. Okay, guys. So, any other questions? I always get tongue-tied because I'm always like trying to talk so fast, get my words out. Anyway, any other questions? Let me know. I'm gonna hop off and go to sleep. I gotta get up early in the morning. So thank you guys for jumping on again. If you are having detox symptoms, having a hard time with fat loss, energy, fatigue, joint pain, digestion, this is the program for you. You're busy. You need just a no-brainer way to you know, detoxify properly, and you want to do it with pure whole foods. No supplements, no, you know, meal replacement shakes or anything like that. Hop into that, and that is that. Peace out, guys. Bye.